Hello everyone and welcome to another holly jolly edition of Brandanda Reviews.
We wish you a Brandanda review. There you go.
Look for our Christmas EP dropping on iTunes at midnight.
iTunes.
This week we are looking at TobyMac's Light of Christmas. It was released digitally in 2017, but now in 2019 it is being released physically. So we're treating it like a new album. I was going to say a real album. But,
a real boy.
Miranda, before we get into this album, so in the holiday season, it gets pretty cold outside. Unless you're in South Carolina and it's like 100 degrees.
Yep.
I thought I was like starting to sweat walking over here. Would you say when you're wanting to warm yourself up, are you a hot cocoa person, an apple cider person?
I used to be, I think that the media and like pop culture made me be a hot cocoa person.
Uh-huh.
But I remember always going to Barnes & Noble with my stepdad, and I would get a hot cocoa from Starbucks, and it would be too hot, and by the time that I drank it, it'd be too cold. Mm-hmm. So I drank like 3 sips, maybe. I'm sure that like there's a good hot cocoa I can find, but like Starbucks just doesn't cut it for me. But I like have recently realized the amazingness of apple cider, like 3 or 4 years ago, and now I'm just like, anywhere I can get it, that's where I'm going. So I think that but then I don't want to be like an adult and be like, I like apple cider.
I think apple cider is a good mixture of you want to be an adult, but you want to be like alternative. Because I think a lot of people say, well, hot cocoa if you're a kid, but then coffee when you're adult. But apple cider is really
it's a nice medium.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'm an apple cider person because I drank a lot of hot chocolate when I was younger, but now I just think it's just a lot of sugar. But I guess apple cider is a lot of sugar too.
Yeah. Well, I think like the most hot chocolate that we always get is just the powdered one. And so I feel like if there's like legit hot chocolate. Also, I'm just not really a hot chocolate kind of person.
There's this really nice, I don't know as far as like Keurig goes, there's a apple cider. It comes like in a green box, and I don't know the name of the company, but it's the best apple cider I've ever had.
Okay.
So digging into this, this is TobyMac's second Christmas album, third like Christmas release, because back in 2002 he released like a 2-track Christmas EP with O Come, I think it's like O Come Let Us Adore Him and his original This Christmas. Then in 2011, I believe it was, 2011, 2012, maybe 2010, one of those, he released Christmas in Diverse City, where he did like 6 tracks of his, and then 6 tracks he let Diverse City do their own thing. So now TobyMac has released finally like a definitive, purely TobyMac Christmas album. So digging into it, first off, the good. I think with this album, it was a really nice mixture of like song choices, as well as songs that Toby changed a little bit, but not a lot. Some he changed, like, it's just a nice mixture. And I put down here that Toby has found a way to add his flavor without adding too much. And he has said before that what he makes is musical gumbo. And I think that his mixture now, in his previous albums, there'd be like a lot of like super heavy, really rap, or maybe just all pop. Whereas now I think TobyMac has found that formula of he's going to mix it together, and you can't really put it into a category of, okay, this is purely pop, this is purely rap. And I think that it helps this Christmas album, that it's not just the same sound over and over, same approach. What say you, Miranda?
Yeah. I mean, I like TobyMac's voice, and so like I like him singing, like his singing voice, not his rapping voice. I like him, singing these songs, like Christmas songs, and I think that it's like a unique kind of remix that he adds on, but it's not like Family Force 5 remix kind of thing that he does. So I think that it was like a good in between of like keeping it traditional, but also making it his own.
I gotcha. Moving on to the bad. Probably my biggest problem with the album is that there's only 2 new songs. Might be, yeah, there you have the 2 songs, then you have the The Light of Christmas with Howl City that was only released digitally. So you've got like 3 songs in that category, but everything else has either appeared on like Christmas in Diverse City, or it's already been like on a Christmas album. So it's cool, like if you're trying to pick up and you're a new fan,
Yeah.
but if for someone who's listening a lot, I wish there would have been a couple of more, because like his originals, I think he did really good on. So I would have liked some more originals, maybe him taking on a couple of new songs and trying to do them. Also, I do not like the newer version of This Christmas, because when he released it the first time, it was very like, I don't want to say like raw, but it was a lot more like heavier, the story. Whereas now it just sounds like a very like pop, like you're watching a movie, you know how the story's going to end.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first one, it really drags you in with the kids, like, yeah, like I don't really have a real home and all. Then it's like, all right, you got me. Whereas this one, it's like at the beginning you're already happy. You're like, this kid's an orphan. Like, I wouldn't, spoiler, he's not going to be an orphan in the end. So that was my 2 biggest flaws with the album.
I think for me, I was just trying to remember what each of the songs were. So I think that like his style is good and unique, but also like it's so much on this that like it kind of just blends together, where I was just like, Christmas TobyMac, yeah, I listened to that album, I think. So I think it was just kind of one like brand. I mean, except for This Christmas, like there was just This Christmas seems so much different than everything else, which I mean, it's not bad or good or anything, but I just wish there was more variety for me. Like maybe something that sounds a little bit, I don't know, had a little bit more traditional elements, because I feel like when he did Christmas songs, there was like just like this much or like this much of the actual song. There wasn't ever like a large amount of the actual song still in there. So, but I mean, it's still good. It's just a long song.
Favorite song on the album, mine would have to be Bring On the Holidays. Like, I liked it previously, but then this Christmas I've just been listening to it a lot more, or this season, since it's not Christmas. When they listen to this, it's a weird.
It's always Christmas.
I really love the message, and I think that it just does a great way of balancing like being happy, but then also having that serious tone of like, no, it's not just as easy as like Christmas isn't all happy or whatever. And I think that song's really captured like Christmas.
I liked Can't Wait for Christmas just because Matt was in, but also like we were talking before, I didn't even know that was the one that he was on when I was listening to it, because they just sound so like, and I guess I just didn't pay attention to when he name dropped him at the beginning. But I like that one, and I like This Christmas.
With Can't Wait for Christmas, I felt like it was right on the verge of like being corny. Like, did you feel like it wasn't corny, or it was corny enough to where it's like, yeah, this is a fun Christmas song. It's not taking itself.
Yeah, I feel like you
serious.
can, for Christmas songs, you can go farther than you can with just regular songs, and so I think they did right in that sweet spot.
My thoughts, I think it's a great album in general. I think if you're looking for like a Christmas album, you're gonna find something on this album like for everyone. And it goes back to me saying that it's the perfect formula of, if you don't like rap, you're not going to have a lot of that. If you don't like pop, you're not going to have like just a pop album. It's an album that you can have in the background, or you can have like in your car jamming out while you're driving to your parents' house.
I think that I need to listen to it more to like fully appreciate it, because I mean, like, listening back on the songs that I forgot, like I did like them, and I think like the lyrical content is like, I mean, besides like Can't Wait for Christmas, and some of the stuff, it's not that corny, and it's like actually meaningful. So I think it's a good Christmas album to listen to multiple times.
That sounds good. 2 thumbs up for TobyMac's Light of Christmas. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you give us a like. If you dislike this review, then let us know, what did we get wrong? is this a horrible album? Is TobyMac a artist of Satan, as many people claim that he is? Let us know in the comments.
But still like the video, even if you dislike this video. Because we made you think.
Yeah, and make sure you subscribe to Take Media Network for all the other goodies we have on this channel.
Heck yeah.
This has been Brandon.
And Miranda.
Wishing you a very happy, merry
Brandanda Reviews.
Christmas.